Hello, ladies. I am kidding. I'm not going to degrade you, because I have a girlfriend now. Luna Lovegood. Ravenclaw all the way, because Ravenclaw is beast, and I did have a tie on, and I took it off because I don't want to break it the first day. I don't know how I would break a tie, but I'll find a way. I probably would get it hooked on something, then choke myself, and then I'll fall into a lake of lava, and then it would totally burn up, and it would be broken forever, and I would be kind of sad, because my tie's broken, and that's the main priority of my life, is my tie. So, now, talking to you how to get the ladies. Okay, first of all, never ask a friend to do it, because it's just awkward. And especially if they perceive your friend's friendliness as a sign of flirtation, which is kind of weird that I say this, like flotation, like stuff that floats on water, because it gets awkward and it could ruin a couple of good friendships. Not that I've ever been there. I miss you. Not the girl, you. I'm not gay. Girls aren't icky, but I miss you. But, yeah. So if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, because I only have like 50 people watching this, and the internet is a very big place. And so, the world, I think it's bigger than the internet, really. I think. Is the world bigger than the internet? Is there life outside the internet? We should get out of the grid. Tron joke. If you haven't seen the movie, or movies now, that's been like a year ago, hasn't it? Okay, movies. So, movies are fun. I saw Super 8, awful, could predict the plot from the very beginning, and was very surprising, they did not kiss. I'm like, come on, you put makeup on her, you got in some very close physical contact with that sponge. You should have kissed. You really should have. But you didn't, because a fat guy liked her. And then at the end, they don't really care about the fat guy that much. Which is very depressing, because fat people need loving too. And Green Lantern was amazing. And it sparked up an interest, which I already had, but I got the Brightest Day comic book. So I was like, because you know how in Brightest Day, Blackest Night, you think it's going to be in that order? No. Apparently, it's in Blackest Night, because I was reading part 1. Or it doesn't say part 1, but it doesn't say part 2, or either, so I'm supposed to believe that that would be part 1. So I'm like, okay, let me read it. Oh, I thought I fought off a horde of black lanterns in a bikini, and I'm like, well, I don't know the story plot whatsoever now, so I'm very depressing. So, and then I just kind of dropped it down. I'm like, Daniel, you bought me the wrong comic book. Well, I told you to buy me the wrong, which is my fault, which I had to pay for it, because you are the man in loaning me money, but loaning is not the same as giving. Loaning is, they want it back at a certain time, a fixed date and time. Well, time is irrelevant, Daniel, so good luck with that. No, I'm kidding, I'll pay you back. And, well, my favorite comic book, I'm just going to tell you this now, the Scott Pilgrim, has to be the most greatest comic book that I've read. If you have read a better one, which I'm very positive you have not, tell me. And it was really, really made me sad. Okay, I read like 1, 2, 3, 4, like in the same week. And in 5, I say for the weekend. And then I wanted to read the 6th one on Monday when I got back to school, because I don't do homework, and then I fell, because I'm lazy. So, I was reading it, I was like, getting into it, 4th one, I'm like, okay, so I text my friend, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to read it until Monday. I'm not going to read the next one until Monday, like, after I read the 5th one. I'm not going to read the last one until Monday. So, I'm all reading the 5th one, the saddest ending in the world. Biggest cliffhanger, and you know, cry at the very end, unless you're not attached to feelings like I am. Men. I'm kidding. Okay, now, Yes, that's why Scott Pilgrim is my favorite comic book ever, because it makes you cry. And it's a pretty good movie, which, it has to be one of my favorite movies. So, adios amigos.